Okay. Right back in. Well, we're just gonna go back to the normal game and see what New Game Plus 1 gets to add. As we go back to the sewer tunnels. Not sewer tunnels, excuse me, subway system. I'm gonna kind of be speed running, but also gonna go through it. Thanks for trying it out. I've gotta go. Good luck there. If I find anything else, I'll let you know there, Kira. Have a good evening. It was a cool mode, though. Skirt 707. Alright, into the depths I go. There's AJ's graffiti. Her first one. Because AJ's special and she gets 2. And here comes AJ's second one. I got a much clearer look at the one right there. Alright, pick this up. You know, I don't mean to speak too heavily, but I think it's not just because it's my face. I am really, really happy I submitted a graffiti that was just a picture. Thinking back on it, I'm really happy I did. I think that this ends up being a cooler one because of it. Just even if it wasn't my face, just a creepy face is creepy. So, Death Note. Most people, I mean, most people won't even know that's any sort of reference to anyone. So, but that's part of the fun. Go through here, put that on, get ready for the train sequence. Catch up to where I am. Trying to catch up. Hello, Toodles. Let's get ready for train hell. Oh. I mean, I can reload my save, no problem, but this has to be a bug, right? Maybe it isn't? Right when Kira left. I'm not sure if this is a bug or if it is. Midnight Meat Train. We did watch those movies so recently, so. Midnight Meat Train and Red Shoes. A Korean horror film and a pretty famous one. I feel. Problem is, it's like a subway system that's kind of like this. You have to wait, so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this isn't intended. If this is just like a one-time thing, it's okay. I literally. Oh, I can't even press escape. Oh no, well, I can't just close the game. This isn't that big of a deal, as long as it isn't recreatable every single time. I'm gonna laugh if literally, though, this is like a big bug that we ran into literally as soon as it left. But hey, let's find out. I'm gonna close the game, because I'm pretty sure this is a bug right now. But if it's recreatable or not, let's find out. I'm gonna laugh if I have to immediately retweet Kira. He's like, let me know if there's any big bugs in the game. I'm like, okay, sure, we'll do. And then immediately run into something in New Game Plus. But maybe it was just a rare bug and it won't be recreatable. If it's recreatable, I'll tweet it. If it's not, then fine. Continue. Select that, and let's do our parts. If one has to be ready, let's go forward and rush through. Thankfully, it's going to take like a minute to get back to where I was. Turn off the flashlight. You know what? I did not try that. It didn't let me press escape, though. If it happens, again, I'll turn off my flashlight and I'll see what happens. I feel like that's a bug more than intentional, but, you know, I don't know that. I'll see what happens this time. If it happens again, if turn off flashlight works. popped up. Go on up here. Unlock this. I still don't know what the July 2nd V means either. But I remember it because I've seen it multiple times now. Alright, let's see if this is an issue or not. I'm not going to try and run backwards this time. I'm just going to prepare myself here. I'm going to get in. I'm just going to ride it like I'm supposed to. Not going to do anything. Just ride it like... Okay, there we go. That was a glitch. But it wasn't recreatable. It's probably a rare bug, so... I don't want to go. I just want to stay in this train. I want to stay in the dark. It's dark where no one can see me. Will this sequence change at all? Or is this going to be kind of a waiting game here? Can't see inside. Who's conducting the train? No. Can't see inside. Who's conducting the train? Having some fun running back and forth, don't mind me. Now the noise is about to play. There it is. Can't say it inside, but sure it's making a lot of noise. On the train. Now the train's gonna very shortly come for a stop. I guess I should just wait here because I know it's where I'm gonna have to stop when it comes to a stop. It is the emergency exit. I only just saw that text. Yeah, we're about to come to a stop right now. Let's get to the darker part. Fun. And now, let's get ready to see how the sewers have changed. I'm looking forward... No, I keep on calling them sewers. The subway has changed. I keep on calling the sewers the subway and the subway the sewers. I don't really know why I'm doing that. It's not intentional, I can tell you that one right now. Let's see what we got to go for if we have to face through. I'm wondering if the sequence is going to be harder. The enemies might hit harder. Maybe they're like different somehow. Maybe they're different enemies even. There's definitely options. I still know where the first videotape is. It's probably like at the very end of the game. It's my hope, because otherwise I'm missing it. Let me save my game. Alright. In here. Nothing's changed or been added there. Let's go to this store. Whole station is just broken. It's the same note as last time. Pick up the key. The notes and stuff haven't really changed, but something apparently so far the main change has been those caged enemies. And I have all my weapons filled from the start. That too. Those are the two changes so far. I'm gonna keep a list. Given this is new game +1, I assume more and more things happen with each one that you get +1 on. It's my assumption, but I don't know that. Collie. Unlock this. There's an enemy here. Oh, these are new! I've never fought these enemies before. There's one sneaking up behind me. I just saved my game. They fucking kicked my ass. That's what just happened. So I saw those flying enemies through the grate in that one scene, but I never fought them before. Maybe they were further on the good ending path or something, because I of course went for the bad ending the first run. But yeah, good thing I saved. Take this. I'm gonna save again this time after I do all this stuff, just to go for it. So I'm gonna save again. Just to be on the safe side. That's not fun. I'm not gonna waste my shotgun handgun ammo on this stuff. I'm gonna go all in with the knife, unless of course I get my ass kicked a couple more times. I'm like, okay, it's impossible. But I should probably defend more, be in a defensive stance during this. Got my ass kicked again. What's that sound that makes when I die? Is it me making that sound? If there was just one of them, I could maybe learn them a little bit more, but this sequence is a little bit tricky, not gonna lie. So this is the third change. The first is all the cage monsters were free. The second was that I have all my weapons at the beginning. That's technically the first, but I'm saying the second. The final one, or not the final one, the third one now is these bird monsters. Some stay dry while others get wet. I think maybe mobility might be better for me here. And I think they got weaker every time I died to them. I think the game had adjustable difficulty. There was like 4 in here the first time, and now there was only 2, and they seemed weaker. I think the game was gauging how good I was at the game, and since I died a couple times, they're like, okay, we're gonna make them weaker. I bet that's what happened, because there was definitely both more of them originally, and they seemed a lot weaker the last time. Maybe my strategy was a lot better, I don't fucking know. It gauged I wasn't good enough for full difficulty mode. That's okay, though, I really wasn't. Can't judge the... I mean, I can't blame the game for not being good enough. Pick up these bullets. Nothing else inside the restroom stalls there. I'm assuming that the items and notes aren't really changing. Oh. Never mind. I just wasn't close enough to trigger it. Then we got Mad Myrtle, which is another okay reference here. What happened here? Actually, a sign that's reference to an event that occurs later. Did we give birth to our baby in a bathroom? Is that what that scene was about? Did we, like, literally give birth to it in, like, some shoddy bathroom somewhere? No. I'm just gonna think about that at the moment. Time for the light lady. I wonder if this sequence is gonna be the same or it's gonna be trickier. I could see it going either or, really. I'm not gonna loiter and find out. So far, it seems pretty much the same, though. I haven't seen the ghost, but if I can escape from it the same way, then yeah. Oh god, these things respawn. That makes the hub little area kind of hellish to deal with. But hey, I'll do my best. Let's go down here, get the dog barking. I don't know, I just wanted to trigger that for some reason. Let's go a little bit deeper. Inside here. I already have the shotgun, so the shotgun's no longer going to be here. You know, I just realized that the shotgun being on the subway train is a Silent Hill 3 reference. It's not in the present, but in Silent Hill 3 you get the shotgun in a birthday present on a subway train. Okay, well let's get all the bits and pieces I can here. I'm making the hopeful assumption that cassette number 1 is like at the very end of the game. It's like a situation where the first one's the last one. I will pick up the cassettes, but I'm not really planning to play them this time. They'll just watch so that you can only get the last cassette if you like watch the other 3. I'm just waiting for that to be like some situational things I'm not going to do with this playthrough. I'm trying to get to the end of the game and get the good ending and also experience the New Game Plus events. All of these things are true. And more. This door is broken. This door will have it open. Shotgun ammo and all that picked up. I should reload my shotgun and stuff. I forgot that isn't good. Oh, never mind. I'm okay. I've got a lot of handgun bullets. And I'm going to get a lot more before you know it. guess what? I'm saving it. I am preserving as much of this ammo as I can for the time being. Hopefully, I'll benefit from it later. This door is usually locked and probably still broken. Yeah, still broken, but I didn't want to check. Lockpick. Here's something to the wall in this scene. Back we go. Where will we stop? I have a pretty good idea, honestly. Let's go over here. Not there. Mess with this door. And now let's do what we're supposed to do, which is going to be over here. I mean, I don't think any other door is going to be open, but I just like checking. See if we can unlock this in time. Success. Walls over there. Get the power switch off. Time to deal with hell. That seemed to have a lot more health. Okay, good, it opened this time. I was hoping to do it this run because I don't want to deal with it too much each time. Can I get out of here before this monster starts to really kick my ass? Let's find out. So far, so good. As I dart through the subway area, can I escape before this thing decides to kill me? Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay. Now I deal with these bird things again. So I'm just gonna run from them right now. I have the last thing to take care of. The ketchup bottle one is also a pretty good piece of graffiti, though. Go in here. Get the lockpicks. Don't think there's anything else in here. That's all fine and dandy. Locked on the side. Now I'm still afraid if maybe unlock. I don't know why doing the lockpick thing early would make it cheat me out of getting the train later. But on the off chance that was what happened, even though I'm 90% sure it isn't, I'm gonna play it still carefully. I do think I should get some health back though. I think your health regenerates slower on this difficulty. I mean, it still regenerates, but just at a slower rate than even it usually does. Okay. Flip the switch. Let's go into this hell. I always get hit by the monster in like this turn sequence coming up. It's gonna pop up around here and then get my ass kicked. I decided to hit it so it wouldn't kick my ass as righteously as it usually does. Okay, please, oh please unlock. I really need you to unlock. Oh, thank God. I'm booking it, believe me, I am. This becomes an issue. Now I have to run towards the bird monsters, but I'm on super low health from that last encounter. So I might die. Oh no, I made it. Oh, thank fucking God. I do have a new cassette tape, but I am definitely more on the edge than I was last time. I can say that with severe confidence. I'm not going to save until after I turn the power on, I've decided. Let's go over here, open this door up. Alright, just ring the notes again, flip the switch on. Okay. Now I'm going to go save my game, and then make my grand exit. Fantastic. And dead. Now we wait for the train. Now the train actually stopped this time. Yeah, they actually he fixed the train. That's good. Except the train doesn't open. Oh boy, I've got. If I leave and come back, it'll probably be fixed. But I should probably mention that to him, that the train doesn't actually open. Let's go back. But it should be open when they come back here, right? No. Oh boy. Well. Oh, okay, the shoe one is open. Okay. I just was looking at the wrong door. Okay, that's all I needed to know. One of them was open. So the place for somebody just... Okay, it's not a bug, just a specific door. One thing that scares me is monsters that make high-pitched noises or screaming. It never fails to scare me. That's okay, everyone has their own little things that sort of scare them. Rats going on in here. Read this note. He makes me feel so much better sometimes, but I worry that I'm not good enough. He wants me to lose weight. But I'm really trying, but it's just so difficult. I look in the mirror and nothing's changed. Indeed a Rooney. I'll wait for this little sequence to wrap itself up. As the drums get louder and louder. I like looking this direction when we go through with it. Might as well. We just got a little bit of time to kill before this event finishes itself up. Now the music's starting to kick in a little bit louder. Something might be a little bit off. I like the next sequence of the game a whole lot, honestly. I'm excited to go through it again, see what's changed in Nightmare difficulty. Could you skip the whole next sequence if you just kind of either guessed or knew the solution? No, wait, no you can't. The head thing doesn't move until you get to that certain spot, I remember that now. One of the heads is broken, so you can't do what I was just thinking about. Here it comes. Music's kicking in even louder. That's how you know shit's getting serious. Yeah, I'll run through this right. Oh. Okay, I think I need to move a little bit more than I was, actually, because now it's starting to really kick in when I start moving. There we go. And now I've returned to the static side. Okay, it's just a tunnel in front of me. Let's go for it. The music's only a little creepy. Give it some slack. I'll run through it a little more rushedly as the pre-music kicks in. Here we are in the Manor Hall. I still think it's a pretty looking area with the station here. To Grand Golem Avenue. Or Golem Avenue, really. Pick up the map. I'm gonna go save my game because I don't know what imaginable horrors are up ahead. Must be Christmas in hell, I guess. Yeah. Hell's just celebrating, you know. Seasonal stuff. Santa lives down there now. Okay, so I need to get the ooze off the door. Let me first look in here and get this note. I think a sound was just kicking in when I left. Ah, the note's not here yet. So you can't mess with this last one, so you can't solve the puzzle, really. Until you do what you need to. Is this door still hot to the touch? Yep, this door feels hot. And now... hear the breathing, and move this over here. Whoops, I slipped! Remember, kids, slipping is a serious incident. Especially don't slip when you're carrying acid. Continue. And now that we died to the fun of acid, open this up. I'm ready. I got my ass mostly handled. No, actually, my health was super good. I thought I took a lot more damage during that. There was something here just a second ago when I was standing there, but it's no longer there. Like, I swear to God there was something there. Anyways. Creepy sounds. There's a big pile of meat that used to be me. Gross. Disgusting. I'm so ugly. I'm so ugly. I'm so disgusting. This door feels hot. Yep, that's what you think. No one wants me. Let's open up this door. Oh, this is a new enemy. I have not encountered those type of enemies before. I'm not saying they weren't in the original game, but they replaced the mirror that was in this room. And I just haven't seen those cockroaches before, so let's go through here. You know, I'm really not looking forward to fighting the next type of enemy on this harder difficulty. That monster kind of looked like the abstract dagger style too. I don't know why it reminded me of it. It reminds me a little bit of it too. I can see it. It's a mirror though. It's different enough. And I don't even really mind directly inspired by things. I do have enough handgun bullets. I'm going to try and take care of the first one though. I don't know if the knife or the... This can defend better. I'm going with my knife, though. Page 1. Life was so harsh, love was lost forever. They hung from a ceiling fan staring at the floor, so first one looks down. Nope, I recall this. I took some serious damage to that fight, holy hell. It did have more health, does a little bit more damage, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I need to, for starters, plug the gun for the next one. I saved some ammo by killing one like that, but I think I can waste some ammo to kill the next one. There's at least 2 more I'm going to need to take care of during this fleeting moment, so... If not more, because of this new scenario. I don't think I have the health right to fight this thing, though. I should probably just wait a little bit and get some health back. That is the wisest thing I could be doing right now, but sometimes it's fun not to be wise. But I think I should be wise in this very specific instance. Hey, the boss is silent too. The boss is a lot easier if you have the great sword. That's all I'm gonna say, and the repeating ones in the hotel later. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till at least I have over 50 health, because I know another train's gonna come for me, so... Almost over at least 50 health. I'm still probably gonna die, but at least I have a better chance at not dying. That's my reasoning. All right, pull out my gun, get ready for the that train turned and ran. Okay, I wasted a little more ammo than I should have, but at least I didn't take any damage, so, you know, in the end it kind of trades off. If another train does show up, I'm still probably trying to shoot it, but I should probably pull out my gun just in case, but I want to see if I can save some more ammo and not waste it all on these train sequences, so... Let's go through here, hop aboard, and we arrived at this part. Shotgun ammo. Make sure my guns are loaded. I know this door is broken. That's loaded. That's loaded. Vending machine's just having fun being a vending machine right there. Underneath this, let's go into the restroom. Men's restroom first. This is usually where I get the knife. But you know, I already have the knife, so I guess I'll get the ammo at least. I thought they would replace it with something else, because... I mean, I guess there's something in the toilet, but it's a little bit hard to tell what it is now anymore. It's like bloody notes. It's where you get the knife in the first time you play the game. It's not New Game Plus, so... Let's go over here for the next clue. I don't know what to write. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. I don't want to make happy or sad. I think we're going to have a child. That's not where she learns that she's going to get a child here. And another note here. Page 2. Life was too harsh, and the bridge was close by. They sank in water, gaping for the sky. So down, up, sideways. Okay, now we have at least one more train to face, given there might be more than one train, because this is a harder difficulty. My health is on 85. I'm going to try and fight another train, so... I'm going to use the sledgehammer this time to see if it works better or worse. Barely destroyed it. I think it almost killed me. Actually, I took less damage than I thought I did right then. I still took a good amount of damage, though. If another one shows up, because this is a nightmarish difficulty, I'm going to have to be prepared a little bit more and shoot at it. Of course, I like to get... There were that many trains in the original game mode, and I'm hoping that's all there is in this one, because I would rather not waste more ammo on the one. I think we're okay. Fuck out of here. Pull out my knife again. Nothing over here. We'll be okay. Okay. Let's rush in through the door. And now let's solve the puzzle. I actually want to go save my game before this, and I realized that after thinking about it for a second. That sound was about to get really scary. I should definitely go save my game before I go to this tunnel sequence. First, I should get some health back. I'm trying to save all my thoughts until I get to New Game Plus, but I still really like this game, actually. Area starts with intimidating music. But it's an area for me to get some health back before I go save, just because I know I'm going to need more health. And the pre-music kicks in. I spent so much time playing Silent Hill 2. I loved it. I would play it till I almost fell asleep, then wake up the next day just to play it again. My. You must have played it multiple times, because I was going to say Silent Hill 2 isn't that long of a video game. But I can understand some of the appeal. It's got a very interesting feel that just not many games out there really have, so... I actually, this is probably the biggest compliment I can give this game. So this game isn't just taking inspiration from Silent Hill, it's taking inspiration from a number of things. Silent Hill is just one of the more obvious ones. I think the easiest way I could sell this game is that I think it is the best Silent Hill inspired indie game I've played, Lost in Vivo here. I have tried most of them out, which are Silent Hill inspired, and most of them unfortunately just don't have a very big Silent Hill feel to them. The closest one I've thought before this was a freeware, unfinished RPG Maker game called Taunt. Lone Survivor comes to mind as well, but I don't think Lone Survivor... Oh yeah, Lone Survivor was inspired there. However, I think that Lost in Vivo may be my personal favorite of the bunch so far. I did like Gray a lot, though, which is something to think about. Alright, so I'm going to wait till I get over 64 health, and it should be fine. I've almost all the endings and war, it's giving me a lot of trouble. Oh my, that's actually a lot of people end up getting the first time. Alright. It's not the ending I hate. In Water is my favorite of the endings, but the ending I almost always get, I'm too preservative and durable in horror games. The game senses I want to live, so always gives me the happy ending where I end up with Laura, and that's literally my least favorite ending. It's the one I always get if I'm just playing normally. Okay. Save there. It's the happiest ending, but it's my least favorite of the endings, if I'm gonna be frank. Oh hey, the bird disappeared. I don't know why, but it did. Page 3. Life was too harsh. This job just wasn't fair. They laid in the assembly with the sideways stare. Okay, so first one looks down. This one looks up, and this one looks sideways. This one's there we go. And they all bleed. And the pathway opens, and I've got a little bit more health, so if there's anything in these tunnels that's been added, you know what I'm not looking forward to? The fucking leech sequence. That's hard on fucking normal difficulty. If they've added more to that, I'm gonna fucking die, which is why I saved. But, that doesn't mean I'm not, I can still not be looking forward to it. Oh, wait, is there? Okay, they made a proper dead end there, right. The directions, the maps themselves haven't really changed. That's the main thing, which I'm also picking up on. How much ammo do I have with this thing here? 60? Sure. I'm gonna keep my knife pulled out, though. Lockpick set up. It's time for this fun sequence. And by fun sequence, I do mean fun sequence. Let's fucking go for it. Got a lockpick. I think Silent Hill 2 inspired a lot of people. It's regarded by many as being the best horror game of all time. I'm gonna say this, though. Personal opinion. Silent Hill 2 ought to be called one of the scariest games of all time. I love Silent Hill 2, though I will be honest, not my favorite Silent Hill game. I personally prefer Silent Hill 3. But Silent Hill 2, I don't think is specifically trying to be a super scary game. I'm not saying that there's no scary parts in Silent Hill 2, but come on, even if you really like Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 2 is not one of the scariest games of all time. I don't think it even is trying to be the scariest game of all time. I don't know, and I think people just... It has, like, the same reputation I think The Exorcist does, except The Exorcist situation makes a bit more sense due to the panic that was happening at the time. I just think that... I don't mean to call people out when I say this, but I suspect that horror movies and horror games kind of suffer from echo chamber syndrome. I don't think many people spend a lot of time playing every horror game out there like I do, or other people do, and all that. I think that it's a rare breed of people that play all the horror games. What I suspect happens is that a few enthusiasts talk about the game a lot, and maybe they played a few of them, but they play the things that get echoed off a lot, so that's their experiences and their expectations set up to those amounts. And then I think that a lot of times when people are making these lists, I don't fully believe that they've all played every single game on their list. I'm not trying, not like every list. Some lists have. I'm not trying to accuse every list ever of doing this, but I suspect some of them are just kind of being put together by, you know, what is popularly acclaimed and things that go around and get talked about a lot. Most people who love Silent Hill 2. Oh, fuck! I died there. Actually, strongly dislike this. I should pull out my gun, because that's going to be better for this sequence. I was not expecting it. Okay, they got me good. Not going to lie there. Most people who love Silent Hill 2 tend to be the Pyramid Head fans. At least that's from my observation. I wouldn't generalize that much. I would say that there's a broad spectrum. I can see why Silent Hill 2 is a lot of people's favorite. It's got like... There was 2 of them in there that time. I was not going to deal with that shit. It does some things that the rest of the series doesn't do as well. It's like every time I enter, it's like a random number of monsters. Sometimes there's 1, sometimes there's 2, but there was none that one time. Okay, I'll fight the 1. I mean, like how Silent Hill 2 is a godsend. Did I take any damage during that? I didn't. I did that good. Yeah. Oh, that's when I'm supposed to be facing upward. I did a little more extra work than I needed to. Just because you like Pyramid, even if you like Pyramid, it's not a big deal. Pyramid has a cool design. I can't really say he has a cool character, because his character is literally pretty rapey. But, you know, he works well for the game's themes and motives. He has a cool design, so... Valtiel's interesting. But you know that Valtiel's design is literally Pyramid Head just without the Pyramid Head on his head. That's literally what Valtiel is. I think you know that. I feel like maybe some of the people are in the chat right now are bigger horror fans, but that's the thing that I don't think a lot of casual people are aware of, that Valtiel is literally just Pyramid Head's model without the Pyramid Head. I personally like Valtiel more than... But I have a bias on this account. Remember that Silent Hill 3 is my favorite Silent Hill game. I like a lot of things that Silent Hill 3 does a lot personally. I can see why Silent Hill 2 is so many people's favorites, and it's like my second favorite, so... Yeah. We're running on through. Okay, I should pull out my handgun, because I'm going to have to shoot a bitch in the tunnels in just a little bit. Also, I need to reload. That's my shotgun. I want to waste my shotgun ammo on that worm. I'm pretty sure I can shoot it down. I can usually melee it, so... Let's fucking do this. And that worms, I will admit, scared the shit out of me. I was talking about how non-scary Silent Hill 2 is. I get the shit scared out of me by this game. Let's go through the tunnel. The worm should be around the next bend. It scared me last time, but this time I'm ready for it. Oh, it just took a single bullet? I wasted a bullet on it. I should keep my gun pulled out in case the other one shows up. Okay. Playing it stealthily, carefully. Silent Hill Homecoming was not that bad either. How bad Silent Hill Homecoming is often exaggerated. So let me just get this out of the way. Silent Hill Homecoming is my least favorite mainline Silent Hill game. I would pick any of the others. Play is not always the right word, but Silent Hill Homecoming is a fun game in its own right. It's got some good ideas and some good parts. It does have some legitimate issues and flaws. For example, I don't like the puzzles in Homecoming. There's a couple kind of cool ones, but the fact that there are 3 sliding tile puzzles in that game, including one of the most frustrating ones I've ever encountered, and then like 2 wire crossing puzzles, it just does some real bullshit, and there's a lot of stuff like that in the game. The weapons are also imbalanced and all that, so the game has actual legitimate issues outside of the fact that it's a Silent Hill game. I think it would have been better received if Silent Hill Homecoming was called Silent Hill the Movie the Game, though. It has a lot more in common with the films than the games, and I say that quite often, so... I feel like at one point in development, Homecoming must have been like a game adaptation of the film. It's just a weird feeling I have, and I feel like it might be right. Okay, do I have the health for this? Yes, I have 100% health. How much health did I just lose? A decent amount, actually. Homecoming is kind of a weird game. It's my least favorite of the series, but it's not as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. It's also kind of a fun B-horror game. There's a lot of things. If you don't take it... I think it's worse because it's a Silent Hill game and there's some things people don't like. Downpour suffers the same stuff. I personally like Downpour more, so... You know. Okay, I did take some serious damage, but I have taken care of both of them. Double Helix did mostly video game adaptations of movies, so they probably were planning to use the movie when making the game. Yeah, that was before the point where they got kind of big, or a little bit past that because they made Killer Instinct more recently, but... It just... The Silent Hill Homecoming game has so much that doesn't really come from the games themselves. It has a lot more in common with the films, where I'm almost 100% sure that was their main source of inspiration. And I'm pretty sure maybe at one point in development it was more directly like Silent Hill the Movie the Game or something like that. But hey, not a big deal. Homecoming is not as bad as a lot of people say. This does have some legitimate issues outside of its Silent Hill movie inspirations, which some people dislike, but... What do we got down here? I'm trying to let my health rejuvenate before I go deeper into this. I can probably face 1 or 2 more worms, but after that I need to heal for a bit, so we should probably get ready to talk some. Alright. I mean, I have lots I could say about Silent Hill. I want to play the whole entire series when it comes... Okay, the Silent Hill's 20th anniversary is coming really soon. Its 20th anniversary is on January 30th of 2019. No joke, I watched someone play Homecoming and had no intention of giving it a chance. He played it until the graveyard and dismissed it as crap. Expectations are killer, especially for kind of atmospheric experiences. If you go into something wanting to hate it, it's more likely you're gonna hate it. Now, given sometimes it can win you over anyways, that can happen. But go into something ready to hate it, and you probably are far more likely to come to that conclusion. It's the whole trying expectations things. If I can say something right now, one of the worst things in humanity, and it doesn't sound like the worst thing on surface level, but when you start getting into it, it really is super, super toxic. And toxic is thrown around a lot these days, but this is legitimately one of the sources of some of the worst toxicity that you'll ever experience. And this isn't just directed at games, it's also so often directed at people, but it's like it can be directed at anything, is the problem. And here it is, it's one of the human qualities, which unfortunately leads to so much toxicity and just, I'll just say it, expectation. Expectation is something which can be good in some instances. It's not a force of all bad, but it leads to so much. Ugh. A lot of people, oftentimes, who have issues reaching out to others, have this issue because they grew up with expectations placed upon them about not reaching out to others, for example. A lot of people, a lot of the scars in their childhood come and stem precisely from expectations put upon them when growing up. Expectations is related to, surprisingly, a lot of childhood trauma. And part of that is because a lot of people sort of grows in households feeling like they have to live up to some form of expectations, and if they don't live up to the expectations, they're not good enough. And that's a very common occurrence. It doesn't just apply to people in that way, though. It applies in a number of ways, and it's almost kind of sad how common it is. And anyways, it's a source of a lot of things that kind of cause issue, you could say. There you are, I knew you were coming. I wasn't ready to fight 2 worms, but I barely... Oh, wow, I barely made that fight. I was about to die. Time to kill time and talk, guys. Playing on New Game Plus is fun. I don't have expectations with games. Now, in terms of games, if people have high expectations for something, then if it doesn't live up to their expectations, they'll be disappointed, even if it's a good experience. Vice versa, if their expectations is something is terrible, and they go in playing and expecting it to be terrible, they're going to be looking more for signs to sort of justify their expectations. And that's kind of what it comes down to, because with expectations comes the experience, the point to try and see if it lives up to those expectations. Now, everyone has some expectations. I think that the core idea is not to let those core expectations take over your judgment and how you value things, or how you also value other people, especially. If expectations is your driving force, nobody likes having expectations thrown on them. There can be a huge apprehension to it, and people can end up in a really bad place feeling they don't live up to others' expectations. Oh boy, yeah, I need to kill a lot of time here, so let's talk somewhere here. Oh, you refuse to play any post-Silent Hill 4 games? That's a shame. A lot of people crap on the later Silent Hill games, but if I can be a little bit frank, they're pretty decent horror games in their own rights. They're better than a lot of the B-tier horror games that came out like on PS1 and PS2 back in the day. Shattered Memories is a lot of people's favorite. I like it a lot too, but my personal favorite is Downpour. I know a lot of people don't like Downpour. The primary 2 flaws, which I will agree with, is that when it released, it was a technical mess. Still has a few technical issues, though a lot of the board stuff has been patched out since then. And then the other thing, of course, has to do with the fact that its monster designs are kind of bad. And they aren't just kind of bad, they're pretty bad. The other thing which I can add about Downpour is that not all of its parts are good. Specifically, I don't like the prison, the very last location in the game. I do like the mines a lot, though, and the orphanage a lot. The radio tower is okay. However, I really like Downpour. I thought it stood well on its own. I think it did a few things they don't see very often. The only other game that's pulled off the way it handled its quote-unquote open world, which isn't really an open world, more like an exploratory area with a lot of little secrets to stumble upon. The closest thing that's come to that since then has been The Evil Within 2, which I also really liked, but yeah. I know it depresses me. The Silent Hill community won't even engage in conversation when I discuss with them. Yep. Well, do I have enough health to tackle like the last worm or two in this room? I think I do, but maybe I shouldn't risk it. Unfortunately, a lot of people do kind of get like that. I don't know, I'll say this. I realize I'm a more optimistic and I just kind of enjoy things better gamer. I don't go into games trying to dislike them. I'll say that right now. Sometimes I don't end up liking games, that's true, but I would prefer to deal with things I enjoy. And I don't let other people's vindictions try and tell me what I will and will not enjoy. Sometimes people have tried to vividly tell me, it's like, oh, Ryan, don't play that game sucks. And then I end up enjoying it, and I don't like to listen just to one person's opinion and take that and make it my own opinion. I'd rather just experience it myself and form my own thoughts. Because oftentimes you might be surprised what you discover if you go a little bit deeper into an experience. Some games have the worst parts at the beginning and then get worse and worse as they go on, in my opinion. Some games have like these sequences somewhere in the middle which are fantastic or amazing, or at the very end it's like fantastic. Even at the beginning it was a bit rough. Oh fuck! Oh, I'm so lucky I did not die. Okay, I didn't even spot it. Okay, please don't let there be another worm. I'm not ready for it at the moment if there was. I don't either, just makes discussion limited, isolating, I guess. Well, no, I like talking about all the Silent Hill stuff. It's gonna be a good Silent Hill's 20th anniversary is super close. There's two things I want to do for Silent Hill's 20th anniversary. The first thing is I want to make a little game for it. I'm working on other projects at the moment too, but I want to focus trying to get my little Silent Hill project done before that time. The other thing which I can say is that I'd like to do a playthrough of the series once the 20th anniversary runs around. It probably won't be immediately, because unfortunately Resident Evil Remake 2 releases right before the 30th anniversary as well. It literally releases like right before the 20th anniversary of Silent Hill. And I'm probably going to be playing it at that point, but yeah. Here's the corrupted save room. I was going to get some health back while we talk about this. Though I wouldn't, I thought I wouldn't like Red Haze when I watched the playthrough of it, but it turns out I loved it and stopped having expectations for games. Oh, I'm happy Red Haze taught you that. I'm going to be a little bit frank about something, and I realize this. This is, correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I'm just going to be a little bit frank about something. I think my games are a lot more enjoyable to play than they are to watch. That's just, I don't mind people that's playing my games at all, but when I watch somebody play I can't judge fully because of all this. When I play my own games and then just watch people play them, I think that they feel very different. So Resident Evil 2 Remake comes out a couple days for my birthday. Oh my. I'm excited for the remake too. I think it's going to turn out being really good. I think it might end up being my favorite Resident Evil game as well. There's so many things it's doing which I've always wanted the series to do, so I'm super excited for it. Alright, let's erase our save file. Save erased. The sacrifice has been made. Okay. That's not reload, that's not reload. Came upon me. It's not too royal. I do think some things I have in the works might be a little bit more. Well, let's get to this scene first. So, how are you feeling? I feel like everyone hates me and I hate myself. Your sense of self-worth is too influenced by body shape and weight. You don't judge others so harshly. You have worth, you have beauty, but you are unable to see it. Your vision of yourself, is distorted. Then how should I fix it? If I can't fix my body, then how do I fix my vision of myself? We are working together to fix it. But I will also write you a refill for your fluoxetine. Let it go through. Now, I'm not trying to say I don't have any expectations of anything, because I do. I guess I've learned over time it's just best not to let your expectations consume you or guide your own vision of things. I like going in and trying. Well, I can't have an 100% unbiased opinion going in on anything. And I don't form unbiased opinions because there's literally no such thing. But I try to go in with as open a mind as possible. Of course, there's some expectations that play into it, but I try not to rely too heavily or use them as a crutch, I guess, for just my own experience or something. Just go in and see how I feel. Alright, let's fucking go through here. I don't think the goal is to defeat your expectations. Expectations can actually be a good thing in some cases. But just try and learn not to use and crutch on them so heavily, I think, is the biggest thing. Alright, so we're gonna get through this sequence. We're almost back to where I've only played through the game once stuff. There might be more trickiness in this sequence. I'm not going to fail this bit, so maybe they'll throw more at me to be seen. Since, again, we're going through New Game Plus right now, for those who are hopping in wondering why I seem to know the game already. I got the worst possible ending, but I purposely wanted to get the worst possible ending, and I already pretty much know what I'm doing at this sequence, so... The next part, though, I've only played through once, which means that we're going to kind of go forward and do it. Let's pick up the handgun ammo. How much ammo am I swimming in right now? I did have to use some ammo earlier. Good to know, good to know. Let's run on through. Take the rose path. Actually, the music's just kind of like fading in and out really quickly because I'm doing this. Alright, now it's time for the apple scene. Remember that the caged doors only appear to be real. They are just a figment of our imagination. It's possible for us to break through them. It doesn't dictate what we can and cannot be. Okay. Now we also get a lot more ammo. This part of the game throws a lot of ammunition at us. How much am I swimming in? 86 bullets, don't mind if I do, and we're about to get some more shotgun shells as well, so... Don't spit up like a bulimic, because that is actually where our character is. Instead, run forward and try and get some shotgun shells. Shotgun shells obtained, and time for the last bit. He's got nice, though. Alright. And thus, we can enter inside the baby room, and from the baby room, we can make some good progress to get back to the second latter half of the game, which I've only played through once, unlike the rest of the game, so... Let's go, and see if we can rush our way to the good ending. Honestly, it probably won't take that long, but... Let me pick up my baby. The mines are actually a really short location. The lab is a bit longer, actually quite a bit longer. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is going through the icicles. Showing my spirits. So, I'm looking forward to going through the mines again. I can kind of rush through it because I kind of know where everything is. Outside of the new monsters, maybe. I'm looking forward to the labs, except the eye monster parts. I A, don't want to see how they made that sequence harder, and B, I just didn't really like that sequence. So I'm gonna fucking not enjoy myself, I'm sure. But I'm gonna have to do it. Outside of that, though, I'm looking forward to doing everything. I'm looking forward to going through the other sequence. I guess I haven't been to the good path ending areas yet. Keep that in mind. But I can say that so far, I have seen a number of interesting little bits and pieces. Location-wise, I would split the game into sewers, subway, train station, and then I guess I call this part surreal intervention. It's like the trains. I guess it's technically still part of the train station, so maybe I should count it as just like train station, because the surreal parts are part of the train station. I think the train station so far might be my favorite sequence of the game, but yeah. And then we're about to enter inside the fourth location, which is the mines. And after the mines are really short though. After the mines, you have the laboratory, and after the laboratory, you have the I don't know what to call it, like dark sewers. Oh my fucking god, no! There's a save room. The monster I hate! Yeah, I got the bad ending, so I'm playing through New Game Plus right now. I still haven't found the first tape, though. This place should be empty, but the lights are on. I keep hearing crawling around. Why are the power on? Why? I can't fathom what this place is. If this is the big change to this area... Oh, I don't really like this sequence, but I don't like that monster. Oh, no. You all saw the flash of the monster, right? Like, I haven't said what it is yet, but I'm pretty sure you can guess what it is if you saw what I was dealing with earlier. I'm just kind of looking around there. Yep, I think that it's not going to attack me here, but I think it was hinting to me that I should get ready to deal with it. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I was like, oh. I was just complaining. I was like, I wasn't looking forward to that sequence. And literally, as soon as I said that, this fucker decides to show up. I hope it was just a scare and nothing else. I'm okay with dealing with him with one sequence, but I don't want to deal with him in like these big mine areas. They're not that big, but... Okay, yeah, okay, I gotta deal with this scene again. This part's pretty creepy, honestly. Look, it's our dog! Isn't our dog so cute? What a cute doggo. Come here into the light, doggo. Doggo? Awful! Sorry, I didn't even get ready to come out yet. It does more damage in this mode, so let's fucking go for it here. Burst through tunnels, cause it's fun. It burst open a little bit sooner than I was expecting, so... Get the beetle emblem, get the key mine thing. So since I've also gotten to a certain point in the game, will this make more sense to me? Endless life, but at the cost of blood. Yeah, that has to do with the experiments that we read about in the next area. gonna kill me if it keeps this up. I almost fucking died there. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do some health recharge before I go to the next area. Oh boy, oh boy. Get out of here before it rejuvenates itself. Put one in. Only 2 more to go. I should save after every fucking one due to how this is gonna work for me though. My health is shit right now. I shouldn't go into the next area with the health I have. I'm just gonna have to not run into the monster, hopefully. Fuck, I got some broken one too. Oh. Almost made it without encountering it, though. Oh, that's cockroach scary little thing. I thought I'd be safe down here, but I'm so far away from the monsters up above. But even down here, I'm not alone. Okay, I should kill some time before I go back in there. My health is low. Is Corgi still alive somewhere? I haven't gotten the good ending. I haven't actually seen what occurs to my dog yet, so I don't know if the Corgi's okay. Because when I got the ending where I left without my Corgi, and it was an early end. I've gotten the 2 early ends I'm aware of so far. I got the ending where you shoot your dog at the very beginning, and yes, I did that. And I got the ending where later in you decide to take an escape route that you see instead of going deeper into the abyss. And once you get an ending in this game, you have to restart the whole entire game, which is why I'm playing through it again. But since I got a more proper ending than the first bad ending, it set me into New Game Plus mode, which adds more difficulty. And add some more monsters and some other slightly remixed elements, but yeah. That's the name of the game right now, so I think I have enough health to run from him as long as he's not like right outside the story and I have to take care of him every step of the way. Yeah, he's over there, I'm okay. Spawned me last second, but I made it. Now the next sequence, there's no fucking way I'm getting through without at least finding him once. I need to rejuvenate some health, so we're gonna chill a little bit in the save room. I hope the Corgis... I feel like they're not gonna kill the dog for good. Not to mention there's endings where I escape without my dog, or I kill my dog, so I feel like the dog is probably okay. At least that's my expectation. Hello there, Fia. Going through. This is going to be a long part of the Let's Play because it's just me going through the game again. But hey, I know it's not going to be a popular part, but some people might tune in and watch it. Dun, dun, dun. I still like the save room theme a lot. It's grown on me. When I first heard it, I wasn't completely sold on it, if I'm going to be honest, but it's really grown on me the more I've heard it. Alright, should I do have almost, I'm gonna go over 64 health and I guess I'll go for it. I still say this is probably, not all the parts of Silent Hill, this part is a very Silent Hill-esque. It's got a few things I guess, but I still think this is one of the better Silent Hill inspired indie games I've played. Getting close to it. Alright, now's the time. Grab your candles, grab your bellflowers, and let's fucking do it. Hi there, Azzy. Even though your name's Azzy, does not exist. But several people showed up right now, so yeah. Let's go through the store and see if I'm ready for it. Complete disclosure, I am completely not ready for this. This is the hardest bit of the mines, so... let's do it. You thought you were ready? Guess what? I'm not. At least I'm getting a little bit more health back before I do this. If I don't have to fight the monster in this scene, I'm not going to. That's my new strategy. My damn, the Thane dog can go fuck itself, so we'll just go down here and hopefully not encounter it at all. You can already hear it though. Eyes broken? Okay, found the right door already, so that's good. Didn't encounter it on the way in, but I'm probably gonna encounter it on the way out then. Moon emblem picked up. Bright side, my health's higher than it was. If it does happen, then at least I'm not in the worst possible position I could be. Fuck it. Oh, that actually worked. It's gonna spot me before I get out because I know what's about to happen. Hi, guy! It just wants to come say hi to me. I'm gonna watch it this whole time. Nice dog limbs you have there. Oh, it actually attacked me once before I got off. A little bit amusing, but yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here. Now we've got all 3 emblems. Now I can go save my game again. I'm almost at now, whatever. It's close up to 100. It's not even a big deal. Let's get out here. I saved a lot that place, but it's only because I did not want to die. Let's put the emblems in, and voila! Now it's unlocked. I did it a little bit too quickly. Welcome to the Zoomy testing area. Some more ammo sitting there. I think I picked it up last time, but I don't remember picking it up, so maybe I didn't. That puts me up to 126. Maybe I should use my handgun more often. But no, I'm gonna save it. Mostly one man. You know, like, okay. Here's a good way for me to explain it. Most of my projects are made by me, and mostly is my work, but Rinks, for example, does some artwork for my projects, and other people help me test my projects. So, and this project is mostly Kira's project, Akuma Kira, the creator of Spooky's House of Jump Scares. But he had some help. It's not like he 100% did everything in this game. For instance, the music was done by 3 people. Himself, this guy named Jaren, and the third person, I can't remember the name of it, I feel bad about it. That's cool stuff going on the security camera. Lockpicks. Okay, there might be new monsters in these rooms, so get ready. Oh, fuck! I don't know why that's scary. These enemies aren't that hard or bad, though that thing did just fucking take off a lot of my health. Where did I even fucking come from? Okay, dark creatures swap with dirty robes. But wow, that does a shit ton more damage on this difficulty, or New Game Plus mode. To the point, I should probably rejuvenate a little bit more of my health. I'm sorry, I just wasn't expecting it. I know I heard a sound, but there was a sound in the original game and nothing came from it, so I got scared because of my expectations. Speaking about that conversation about expectations earlier. Checking through different places. The door is broken. Nothing over here. I don't know how this one hasn't spotted me, but it's probably best it hasn't on account of my health. Now it spotted me. But somehow that worked out possibly the best scenario it could have. I've already read these notes before I'm playing New Game Plus, and I'm just trying to get back to where I was so I can take the good ending this time and experience the New Game Plus events. Doll head in here, get the doll head. And now we wander on back. I'm probably about to get my ass handed to me in the room after this one. I should probably go back and save my... I should play cautiously. That's what I should be doing. But I like to be a little daring. But then, if I be daring and I fail, then, you know, that's not fun. I don't know what's scaring me more, Ryan or the game. Oh, am I scaring you? Okay, I should make jokes like that. Check. Yeah, peekaboo around the corner. Peekaboo. I don't think I have to go inside the shower room. Is there anything worth it in the shower room? Yeah, it needs a retinal scan. I'll go in just because I'm a completionist, but I don't think there's anything inside the shower room I actually need. I'll go inside here first. I'll see if it despawns. It probably won't. Unfortunately, my ass got handed to me. Let's let me get this cassette tape, though. Yeah, I should kill time. Anything inside these? Nothing inside that one. Nothing inside this one. The answer to both these was a no and a no. Moi. Checking here. What does this say? Something vaginal? Welded vaginal. It's broken. Oh, yeah, I didn't get to see the jar breaks. I was distracted. I'll read this as I'm healing. Subject Class 3 was originally found in the wreckage of a collapsed farmhouse by a mountain survey team. It was later brought to government attention after most of the crew went missing and been granted to our lab for testing. It feels like a normal cassette tape, but has some major differences. Spectrogram displays of the audio do not seem to match the structure or the waveform of the actual sound, but rather several images of American animal life and trees. Some researchers who spent significant time listening to the subject have been hospitalized for mental reasons, often becoming obsessed with a fictional being known as Beagato. Okay, my health's getting a little bit higher back up there. I really shouldn't enter the shower room. It's going to kick my ass. But I'm going to. I already know I am. That's the worst part. I'm probably going to die in here, and I'm going to wish I had... I'm going to... Okay, I should go save, because I know the hell I'm about to experience. Not to mention I'll get a little more health back as I do this. Just a little bit, though. I'm taking the save precaution. Time for me to get... what?! Okay, that got me really good. Just because you don't expect something like that. There's some SCP inspiration between this area. Like, who would expect that? I wouldn't expect that. I was in here earlier. Oof. I think it's like probably a rare ram chance event. It worked, though. Imagine if you were on super low health and went to run to save your game and that fucking killed you right then. Oh, that'd be great. Which, I mean, terrible. I went to get more health back, but I lost a little bit because that thing was in there, though. Oofa-roofa. It at least wasn't too much, because I know those things sometimes spawn. Those flying things seem to get randomized in this mode when they spawn or come in, so... all the fun of it. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go save a little spinning thing. I wonder if it's any sort of deeper significance, honestly. Alright. We take a good old right here. Now, I really shouldn't enter the shower room. I don't remember there being anything worthwhile in the shower room. There's like a note in there, I think. But I'm fucking going for it because I'm fucking really stupid at this stuff. I really am. I'll enter from this way because I enter from the other way usually. That went a lot better than I thought it was going to. I don't even think I really took damage, because I mean, either I healed it back super quickly or yeah, but there were 2 notes in here. I mean, yeah, not... I mean, again, this room really wasn't worth it to go in, but that went a whole lot better than I was expecting. So that eyeless monster is Soteris. Right. Look at that garbage in that toilet. Alright, so I'm trying to get a little bit more health back before I go into the final room I need to here, and then I'm also going to enter hell after that, so... Get ready for hell, everyone! Everyone ready to take a nice old visit to good old hell? Peekaboo. Can I get a stealth kill on this thing? Oh fuck! I'm gonna kill this thing before I do what I need to be doing. This section's gotten me a few times, not gonna lie. Nice, stealth it. Kinda. Well, I definitely need to rejuvenate health before the next sequence. I'm gonna read this. Dr. Bassini, personal archive number 68. My dear savior is growing every day. I started stealing some of the rats from their tiny safe cages and put them in this hole with Soteris. At first I wasn't sure if they would do anything, but once I left and came back, the rats were gone. The only trace of the rats left was the lipstick smear of blood on Soteris' jaw. I hate the monster because the hype-est noises and its design is pretty creepy too. This is actually, the next version of this monster is creepier, but I don't find its single eyeball design to be that creepy. I don't know, I don't find single eyeball monsters make me think of like cartoon monsters and Zelda. So I was gonna say those two things. However, there's a second design of this same monster that's going to appear after this, which I think looks creepier, so. Dr. Brutal, personal archive number 89. We've done it. I have to get out of here as soon as I can. These are not creations that should exist. I don't know if I was screwing something up along the way or if this was the only possible outcome. My health still isn't super great. I can appreciate the little corpses before I fucking do a suicide run. I really don't want to die. I'm going to have to take the next sequence super slow, and I apologize for that already ahead of time, because I know I'm going to have to. We put the baby doll head in. Crunch! Oh. Well, that's strange, isn't it? Crunch. What if I just left this area like this? I was like, yeah, you know, that's good enough for me right now. Oh, I can't. I just like the super squished scratch screen. This looks like a strange optical illusion, though. I can see infinity, man. Okay, let's do it. Picklocks that picked up. If a monster is screaming, making high-pitched noises, or making weird, breathy, laughy noises, it scares me. I don't know why, but it does. I don't need to sneak around. I'm like, okay. I don't even really need to sneak around the next area. It's just easier for me to fight them in the crowd. So I didn't notice this picture before. Isn't that the Wendigo from Spooky's House of Jump Scares? Correct me if I'm wrong. It could just be a tree behind it, but it kind of makes it look like that. If a monster is screeching, making high-pitched noises, or makes weird, breathy, laughy noises, it scares me. I don't know why, but it does. Everyone has their own little things that sort of get them into the scare mood. Alright. My health isn't great, but I should probably go forward. Time for hell. I do have more health, I can tell that much, even just by that one encounter. I want to get more health back before I fight the next one, but it's not like my health recharges, that's some super great rate. Okay, so I got a little bit back, but yeah. Okay, if I keep this up, I might live. Let's go. I don't know why that monster has like spark stuff come out of it, but whatever. My health is low. I'm gonna first unlock this though. Failed first time. Let's do it again. And success. I'm gonna go save my game though, and hopefully not get attacked by a bird monster that kills me. Okay, no bird monster at the very least. Now I should rejuvenate more health just because it's gonna be more helpful in the long run. But on the off chance, fuck it, I'll risk a little bit. I could reload my whole entire save and it heals you immediately, but I'm not gonna cheat it too deep or badly. Rush for the store! I like this next sequence. It's probably gonna be the same as usual. The rats ran away from him. The eyes have been eaten. Dr. Brindle, personal archive number 98 or 90. I can't get out of here. The halls are full of them. They're worshipping Pacini's messed up pet. They swarm around just like rats. Adam, archive, Roger ammo picked up. Yeah, wait, I can just switch my guns to see. Wait. This. Okay, I've got 148 bullets. I should probably use them. But I'll wait longer. Do you think I could kill the eye monster? I couldn't kill the eye monster, right? Eyeless body FBX picked up. Super low frame rate. Let's go. There it is in my inventory. Debug log descriptor missing. Oh, it's shot me over there that direction. Health is doing okay. Alright, let's get ready for this. Some damage, but gonna have to continue. I can fight one more. After that one more, I have to be careful. Please don't let there be any more monsters. Some things ran away, but I don't think they were monsters. Oh, I think I made it as long as there's like no surprise monsters in the sequence of the game that weren't in the normal game. I need to rejuvenate some health, so I'm gonna go a little bit slow. But look for that large pale monster with the mouths for eyes. That thing scared me. It was a pretty scary monster, not gonna lie, when we get to that thing again. We're getting there. We're getting pretty close, actually. We're like... Oh, I forgot about the dog scare. I forgot all about it. Hello, puppy. Do some pets. Now for the dog, you did not do what it shouldn't do. It's going to get me the thing from here. Or is it not? Personal bundle? There, now it's getting it. You think this could be used for a secret? You can kind of kick it around. Pet the dog. You can't pick this up, but you can't kick it around. I wonder if like you can kick it to some sort of secret or something. I'm gonna try and put it on the grate. This is gonna take some work, so I apologize ahead of time. But I like trying really dumb, random ideas like this, so I apologize. But don't, because I'm doing it. I don't apologize enough to where I'm not gonna do it, you know, but... Curiosity, I told you, I'm a very curious person. Come on ahead, roll through. Flip it over like pancakes. Okay, so now I'm going to trigger this. The water pours out, and my dog ends up going down there. I can't go down there. I won't fit. It's too small. I was hoping you could kick it down there. Take my sacrifice. I don't think I appeased the spirits enough. Alright, let's go inside here. I'm getting a lot of health back. That's the bright side of this sequence. All these broken weird doors. The audio is more washed out than I remembered it being in this sequence. Was it always this washed out? Also, I seem to be moving really fast. I turned around right when the lights went off. I wasn't able to see anything. There we go. Enter this place of warmth. We see there's a lockpick door over here. Yep. We all know what's about to happen. At least, maybe you might know if you've already seen the game here, like we have. There's lockpicks. The inventory is full. Debug. Leave our body behind. Now we can pick up the lockpicks. Have a good time, body. Good time, body. Let's get this. The gate spirits already appeased by the dog, probably. Go in here, just get our additional ammo. And off he goes. Now it's time for my least favorite sequence in the game, but we're almost caught up to where I was in the game, so I should be happy, but I hate this sequence. If I could change one sequence about this game, it'd be this next sequence, and I'm not looking forward to see how they might have made it harder for fucking hard mode. New game plus hard mode. What was that body? The body that we picked up into our inventory earlier. Through glitching. I'm not looking forward to this one bit. I would be okay if this sequence stayed exactly the same and absolutely nothing changed about it. I know I just saved my game, but yeah. It's not eyeless. Essentially, it's SCP-173. If you want the basic answer, this is SCP-173 with a different skin. However, there is a room in this sequence which is frankly bullshit, and I died to it so many times due to how it's designed. Like right now I don't know where he is, so he might kill me. Oh, there he is. The worst is when you don't know where he is. is. Nothing there, but that's to be expected. I do like his look more. He comes in some interesting poses, but I wouldn't mind him if this one area in particular wasn't specifically, in my opinion, badly designed, but we'll get to that. Because the monster teleports when you're far enough away from him. Like, he might teleport right now because I'm far enough away from him. Yeah, he did. But when he teleports, he sometimes teleports like behind you, and because he like teleports from an angle where you can't really prevent him from teleporting just behind you without you knowing, and he kills you. And this room is really big, so he teleports like that at least 3 or 4 times while you're in here, and it just doesn't really, it's not fun, I can say like this, to have him teleport behind you and kill you, even if you're looking where he should be. But how the room is designed, you don't always see him, and so you won't really, and there's not a clear signal that he's like teleporting. Like, you see when he teleports, he just kind of like randomly teleports. There's no clear sign that he's moving. Like right now, he could, because I'm starting to get further away from him, he might teleport behind me, and I will know he teleported maybe behind me because I've got no clear indication where he is. If there was a room that was small enough that this wasn't an issue, that'd be one thing. Like, he's about to teleport. Yeah, there he is. And luckily he's teleported so far in pretty fortunate locations. Like, I've been looking exactly where he is, but since I'm getting too far away, he's going to teleport closer, and where he teleports might be a place that's behind me, and I hate when it's designed like that. It's not fun to deal with, so... Right now he's in a pretty good location, though, so I might be able to do this okay. I'm actually happy that they haven't remixed this to make it harder yet. So it's pretty much the same as it was in the normal game. Now, this is not known to us yet, but the room has been remixed a little bit. Now I'm gonna hope to fucking God he doesn't teleport when I'm about to exit the room, because that's what usually happens. Because I'll get far enough away from him. Did they not remix the room this time? Oh, they must have. Is he still there, though? Again, I have to fill the room with my butt, so give me some slack. Okay, what the hell is the room layout right now? I want to look around, but I know he's gonna fucking kill me if I do that. But this room layout is not what I was expecting. Okay, well, I found the further back area. Now let's hope he doesn't spawn behind me and kill me. Which I'm gonna add is very likely he's about to do. He's probably about to spawn behind me and kill me. Oh fuck! He almost did it too! I'm so fortunate I didn't run right back into him. Fucking hate that room. I'm happy I didn't die to it, but I almost did, because how he did it. Alright, say the game. There we go. Now we get this cutscene. I don't really consider it a troll, it's just not. Decided to look at me with lazy eye. Alright, so let's do this next room. We already saved, and this room can honestly be done pretty easy, given that the hardest part is finding out where he initially is. It's like right now I don't know where he is. There he is. He spawned in a pretty easy location, so I'm just gonna make this pretty easy. did it. Alright, so that's that. Let's take the elevator. And now, now we know we finished the game! Ah, it's good to be done with this game. Okay. Well, I enjoy it, though. Let's go for it. Let it roll. Oh, they're actually betraying my expectations here, aren't they? I don't think they're gonna play the creds here again. I think they're gonna change it on this New Game Plus mode. Or no, here they come. Alright, we finished. Lost in Vivo. A game by Akuma Kira. 3D art by Sotiris. Sotiris is the blind monster we just saw. You know, he did a really good job with 3D art considering that he's a blind monstrosity that can't move when people are looking at him. Music by Akuma Kira, Jaren Christ, and Nolan Reese. Yeah, I mean, they are the musicians. I like the music of the game a lot, so it works out nicely. Textures and lighting by GL Labs, which are the creators, like the group of people that made Spooky's House and Jump Scare, so that makes sense. Motion capture by Dusk Golem. I mean, I don't mean to take all the credit, but I would say that my motion capture for some of the monsters in this game is pretty impressive. Blood by Dusk Golem. Again, I was happy to contribute blood to the cause. I don't have much blood left, so if anybody wants to donate me their blood, they're free to. The time is late. Yep. Savior of Rats, Sotiris. I mean, yeah, someone has to take credit for the fact that somebody needs to be Savior of the Rats. The rats do need a god, and I guess Sotiris was here to take the role. The need for eyes is an unquenchable hunger. Yeah. Time to start vomiting up here a little bit. Yeah, go cockroaches. Go, my children. Spit it all out. Look at that cockroach just lingering. Yep. It's okay, this is fine. This is all fine. So a friend just came to say hi. Who would stop him, really? And voila! We've made it. Time for what was for one of the final locations in the game before we get to the bad end spot that we were at last time. Running on through. Pick up, shotgun out. That was new and creeped me out. I do have 173 hanging points, so, you know. Maybe I could be a little bit daring, but hey. Game saved. Yeah, the stock elevator doorbell type sound is pretty funny at the end of that. Not gonna lie there. Computer, a nice little apartment. There's the map of this place. That's pretty neat. And I'm gonna go through the door again. I actually want to look at the note in here. Picture of the dog here. It's the power goes out message from earlier. Alright, let's do a good day's work. By going and turning on the switches or killing the brains really in these three places. A brain a killing, I will go. A brain a killing, I will go. Where are those things that are in this tunnel? Trash bags? Okay. I kind of rushed through this sequence, so you don't mind. Probably shouldn't step on that. Call it intuition. There's cassette number 4. I hope I find cassette number 1 at the end sequence of the game, like I'm hoping will be the case. And now, after I get through this sequence there, I never checked this tunnel to see if there was anything outside of a dead end here. Nope, it's still just a dead end. Time for a brain to sass off at me where I read this childhood story here before. Alright, brain, what do you want to tell me?
What are you hoping to accomplish? Without me, you're just hollow. You're pathetic. You need fear to motivate you.
That's intrusive thoughts 101. I'm gonna get a little bit of an early start here. Okay, it's almost freakier that's not happening. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Okay, there it comes. Oh! Don't mind me, I'm just scared. Oh, it hit me. There it goes. That runs away, not gonna chase it. Alright, took care of the first brain. Can we go through here? Next door. Not you, it's you. This time I'm gonna do this sequence super fast. Second story. Hi, brain.
Do you think you're getting better? Does doing this even have a purpose?
I like seeing it sideways like this. You know, I think that brain confirms for me that the hammer does more damage than the knife. I think the knife is faster, though. It's just the same sewer, so if I just kind of follow the same layout, then I just kind of remembering. And again, this part doesn't use the mouse controls. I'm playing with like 10 controls right now. Honestly, I can just use my memory of the beginning sewers in the beginning, because I've replayed the beginning of this game like 5 times now. So yeah. I don't need no dog whistles. I know my way pretty wisely, if I do say so myself. Hey, buddy. Yeah, just be our little doggy dog self going here, because we're so totally dog. I'm not hitting the fact that we're a horrible, horrible monster that leaning right to us. What? I didn't say nothing. We said I said something very vividly, directly, and very coherently? Nah, you lied. I can't speak coherent. Everyone knows that. Let's turn over this way. Okay, for a second I thought there was like a ghost standing there, because it looked like a back of a ghost or something. I had to play this game a lot due to some circumstances. You can see the flying monsters. This is where actually I first saw them until this New Game Plus playthrough. I assume that they appear later in the game normally, but you know, I don't know that. We got a ton of body bags over here. Hello, body bags. Totally not implying that something or another is doing some fun stuff in this sewer tunnel. Spoiler alert, it's not the person I'm chasing. And there's only 2 people here, really. We're almost there. Then we reach a door, and guess what this door looks like? It looks like the outside of where we just were. Power on. It's blocked. Oh. Tries to make you feel bad for it because it sounds like it's drawing your dog. We fucking know what it is. Last time we didn't do that. And we know what fucking came bursting through that door. It was actually pretty scary. So. Alright, final one to go. I should probably save my game before I do this one. Come to think of it. Be on the safe side in case I like die or something in the sequence. And save my game so I don't have to do it all over. Sometimes it's going to be better safe than sorry. Also, I want to check before I do this. Is this still the house? Okay, so it is still the house. It is. Let's continue there. We're actually almost caught up back to where we were, so I'm actually super excited. We're about to go down the good ending path stuff as opposed to doing the stuff which I've done so far. I should probably see if there's like a change to this area. If I'm going to be a fool and presume I know what to do. Which usually is a great sign, you know, that I show complete confidence. I mean, the map looks the same. There might be some twist to it, but I think it'll be about the same. The other area's been about the same so far. My health is at 100, so I'm going to be surprised if it wasn't at this point. Speak, brain.
I'm your identity. I'm your crutch. You used to cling to me like a parasite. I know you better than anyone, and I know you're weak. You'll come right back.
Fortunately, I might have glitched myself. Oh, I can get out though, just barely, but I think I'm not supposed to go back there. And now to see how hard this is on hard difficulty. New game plus difficulty, I should say. I'm gonna scratch my arm before I do this. It sounds close, I can say that much at least. Time to book for it. Hip hip. I have to wait for it to catch up this time. It's not going as fast as speed. Okay, maybe let it get too close. Oh, you already killed it. Well, it went a lot easier. This time I let its thing burst out of its head a little bit more. Sounds a little bit off to it this time, but let's let it do its thing. Look at that blood trail. It's very stubborn. Sorry. Okay. That's taken care of. I know it was really fucking cold of me, but it's okay. Let's get out of here. I think it was this way. Yes, this way I came from. Now we're almost back at the good ending path. This is gonna be a really long part of this Let's Play. This is just all me getting back to where I was. Alright, save the game. And now it's time for me to stop and start the recording because it's about to go to what might be the final part of this Let's Play, but maybe not at the same time.